kuudere is a character type who seems cold and emotionless on the outside, but under the surface they have a kinder and sweeter personality. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you 6 tips on how to create an amazing kuudere character for your own manga, comic, or light novel. My first tip is reveal why they have a colder outside personality. Usually a kuudere character becomes this way either by something happening in their past or by just being this way all along. In many cases, you will find that kuudere characters have been through harsher experiences in their past, and so in order to deal with these difficult moments, they have developed this colder, outer personality in order to protect themselves as a way of defending themselves and their kinder side. Kuudere characters are actually very sweet characters, but they have a lot of trouble showing that side on the surface. They do not want to be hurt again, and they want to be someone who is strong enough to get through the difficult moments in their lives. And so in order to be that stronger character, they need to develop that kind of kuudere personality. When creating a kuudere, it's important to look at it as if there are two sides of their personality. There is the side of them that might seem a bit cold or emotionless, and then there's also the side of them that is a lot sweeter and kinder. And by developing both of these personalities, you can begin to understand your kuudere character much better. My second tip is show how far they would go for the people they care about. A kuudere character is someone very caring, even if they don't always show that side on the surface. They will usually go to great lengths to protect the people that they care about the most. With stereotypes, you will usually notice that these characters have a love interest or someone that they care about the most. And this is also the same case with a kuudere. However, keep in mind that it doesn't just have to be one person, or it could be multiple people that they care about and want to protect. In order to develop this kuudere character, you need to show how far they would go to keep this person or people safe. They might become someone who becomes stronger physically in order to fight battles for them or to actually defend them. Or they might become someone who is more cold or emotionless because they need to be someone who has a stronger personality in order to defend that person. So think about who this character cares about the most and how far they would go to protect that person. What do they do to keep that person or those people around them safe? My third tip is reveal moments where they let their guard down. You need to consider what needs to happen in order to make this kuudere a bit more vulnerable. Maybe it's a matter of getting to know this person that they care about the most, or that person being able to see the kuudere's inner world. The truth is a kuudere is someone who is also rather harsh towards themselves. They are someone who feels they need to become this emotionless person in order to be that person that they want to be. And so they need to be around people that will accept them for who they are, whether they are showing that more emotionless side or if they are showing that inner kinder personality. And that is the way a kuudere can begin to open up to the people around them and really let their guard down. My fourth tip is consider how someone can get close to them. As we mentioned before, a kuudere is someone who keeps their walls up around them. They don't let their guard down that easily. So there needs to be a way that someone can become close to them. And maybe it's just about seeing the little things the kuudere does and accepting them regardless of how they might seem on the surface. Maybe they listen to the kuudere when they need someone to listen to them, or maybe they're just there to help them. They might accept the responsibility of protecting others as the kuudere does, and maybe it helps the kuudere to see that they don't always need to have this harsh or emotionless personality in order to be there for the people around them. So really consider what other characters can do to get closer to this kuudere in order for the kuudere to let their guard down and show their sweeter and kinder side. My fifth tip is give them an object, place, or item that is special to them. A kuudere tends to put more value on the little things around them, and so a good way to show character development and also reveal backstory is to give the kuudere an item that is of special value to them. It might be a type of a necklace, for example, a lucky charm of some kind. It might be an object that might seem run down to most people, but it's something important to them, maybe something from their childhood or their past. Give the kuudere something special to them, even if it's just a really simple thing, to show that the kuudere places value on the little things. And they might not put great value on the things that most people put value on, but instead they will look at these simple things and appreciate them for what they are. It's because the kuudere type ends up valuing the rest of the world around them because in their colder and emotionless outside personality, they are able to observe the world around them better and be able to notice the little things that other people might not be able to notice. This is also a great way to help this character let their guard down because maybe some people around them notice how they put value on a special object and they end up questioning them about them and getting to understand the kuudere a bit better. My sixth tip is take this character from A to B. Understand who this character is at the start and who they need to become by the end. And that's not to say that their kuudere, colder emotionless state is a bad thing. They can stay that way, of course, by the end of your story. But what I really mean by this is that I think every character should change in a small way. So for your kuudere, that might mean just coming out of their shell a little bit, maybe becoming a bit more confident in themselves or others. Or it could mean a full transformation where they come out of this cold and emotionless state and they end up becoming someone who shows that sweeter and kinder side a lot more easily. So you need to consider for the kuudere character that you're creating, what does it mean for this character to go from A to B? Does this simply mean that your character just comes out of their shell a little bit more? Does it mean that this character ends up maybe on the opposite end of things, showing their more emotionless side by the end of the story? Or does this mean that your character fully comes out of their shell and becomes that kinder and sweeter character that they hide under the surface? So thank you so much for watching my video today, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what kind of kuudere characters you're creating because I'd really love to hear your thoughts. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day and I will see you in the next video. Bye!